Do you want to do our mystery topics?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I still haven't thought of one, so we'll do yours first.
Oh, okay. Um, Let me share my screen. So it's kind of related to KF console, but not at all.
Okay.
In a little backstory with how I came up with this idea, and I'm not the first one, clearly, I'll show you in a second. I've been getting recommended a lot of like tier list videos on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Have you been getting the same thing?
hmm
Okay. So, um,
I've actually thought about us doing one at some point. Like we pick a
well,
topic.
look at this.
Oh, dude, no way.
So um, for the KF console, we're gonna rank our chicken fast food restaurants.
How did
And
you set this up? This is so
this
cool.
is this is pre-made. I was trying to find one where I could build it myself, and it's literally tiermaker.com, and I found one for chicken restaurants. And I figured this is a good blend
Oh
of
yeah,
chicken restaurants.
absolutely.
So as a consensus, like we're gonna have to try and come together and rank these. Have you tried all of these?
I have not tried. Let me see. What's this one all the way on the left? What is that one?
The green one? It looks
Yeah.
like Wingstop. I haven't had it, whatever it is. That's the
Okay.
only one I haven't
I haven't had Wingstop and I haven't had Church's Chicken. Everything else I've had.
had. Okay. So Wingstop, Chick-fil-A, Bojangles, KFC, Buffalo Wild Wings, Church's Chicken, Popeyes, Raising Cane's, and Zaxby's.
Okay.
We got to go with KFC first.
Okay.
Where do you
Um,
put it? Also, there's no F tier, which I guess is okay. But
yeah, we could just say, yeah, I guess we could just leave the other ones off and that could be considered the F tier until we try it.
well, yeah. I think the only one we can't really speak for is Wingstop. So
Yeah, I think I feel like I might have had Wingstop at some point, but like, I'm not 100% sure. So I don't think that qualifies me to give my
okay.
opinion. I, if I for KFC, I would either put it as like A or B. What are
Okay.
you feeling?
That is exactly where I would put it. I was wondering if you would put it higher or not, and we would like come to the middle on A,
Yeah,
but
I think it's delicious. So I would
we'll say
definitely
A.
put it as A.
I think it's A regardless. We should probably set the ground rule. Are we talking about just the chicken that they offer, or are we talking about like sides and stuff like that? Because KFC has like really good sides, in my opinion.
Um, for this, do you? That's hard because we could factor in like other stuff that like the biscuits and
Yeah, like
there's
Bojangles is like their chicken doesn't really impress me, but their biscuits and their Bowberry biscuits and stuff like that really, and their sweet tea like really they kill it. And Chick-fil-A's lemonade, like
I was literally about to say, I think Bojangles is kind of crappy except for their sides. So if we're just doing, maybe we should just do chicken because I
all
think
right.
that's like that'll keep it more fair.
Okay. I think KFC still goes A with just their chicken.
I
Like
agree,
the breading's good and the chicken has always been pretty good and nice and greasy.
dude. I want to do one of these every time we record now. Just a different one. Okay. Do you want to do? Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't know if you've ever had Raising Canes. I'm gonna put that as S.
Yes, Raising Cane's is probably my favorite on this list. I had it uh when I did the coast to coast trip
Mm,
and I had it in Flagstaff. And I it's pretty comparable to Zaxby's. And so when I hit Little Rock, I got Zaxby's too. 'Cause I was like, I really want to compare it like that same couple of days.
there's a Raising Canes in like right near my house or relatively close. It's
Oh,
like 20 minutes away. It's so good, dude.
oh,
If you do like the Texas toast and you put your chicken in that, oh my
the
god.
I always well I got when I went to Raising Cane's I got the sandwich where it's the Texas toast with the chicken in it and the
hmm
sauce. Oh, so good.
That bread is like disgust, like in a good way, disgusting.
Yeah.
Like oh my god, it's so fucking amazing.
Where do you put Zaxby's?
I haven't had a ton of Zaxby's. I would say it's probably like A or B for me.
Okay, because I would put it like right below Raising Cane's. Like I think they're very similar and very good, but I think Raising Cane's is better. So do you want
I'd be comfortable with A. I
to
think
A?
A is fair.
Okay. Um, do you want to do? oh, I hate to be because I'm the only one who's tried Churches, and I've tried it once again on the coast to coast trip. I ate a lot of fast food that trip.
Have to.
I got it in, I think, Illinois or Missouri. I don't remember. And it was awful.
Really?
It was terrible. It was like it was almost inedible, like awful.
Huh. Okay. So you want to give that? You want to put that D tier?
I
I have no say in this. So
this yeah, I'm putting it there, and that's solely my opinion because you've never had it.
okay.
The chicken was it was over salted, but like I don't want to say undercooked, but it had like that texture of undercooked chicken, which is a huge turnoff for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Are you talking about how it's like kind of like a little bit more slimy? Maybe like it's
Yeah,
like that weird. Yeah.
yeah, and I don't know, and like the flavoring was off too. Like even the seasoning was off. It was not a good experience. I think we literally like didn't eat it and went somewhere like drove down the road a little bit and got something else.
That's gross. Okay. So that seems fair to me then, based on what you're describing.
Yeah.
If I can put something else in the D tier, I would say Bojangles. I do not think their chicken is good at all. I, and
Yeah, I have to put away my thoughts on everything else
yeah,
because
if
I
I'm
don't go to Bojangles for their chicken.
no. If I'm talking like if all I could eat there was the chicken that they have, like they would be out of business. I don't think anyone goes there like just for the chicken.
Yeah, I've gotten their like fried like legs and stuff before, and it's okay. Their chicken tenders are again they're kind of okay, but I think the quality of the meat is a little
Yeah, I would be willing. I can
low.
go high as C. I would say C is okay for me, but I wouldn't want to go any higher than that.
I think judging on the rest of these, I think C might be a fair spot. Just
Okay.
so we have like an even number. Because I don't think any of these other ones. Well, we only have three left.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Here's an interesting one. If we can do Popeyes,
Hmm.
Popeyes is anywhere from S to D.
Yeah.
Because Popeyes, like, if you get a chicken sandwich when people care, the people working actually care, they
Hmm.
have the best chicken sandwich out there.
Yeah.
Like, if you get one of their ones where they fry it and they put all the right stuff on it, the pickle and the mayonnaise and shit, and all the right seasonings, it's amazing. But
Hmm.
I've had chicken sandwiches from there that are like F tier because they're overcooked and just like stringy and dry. Um, so, but I've had more good sandwiches than bad, so I'd probably give it like an A.
Yeah. I think I've only really had Popeyes with their chicken sandwiches. Actually, I take that back because when the chicken sandwich craze was like just coming, was that last summer or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
They were out, and so I got some tenders. This was at the Philly one when I was in Philly. Because there's a Popeyes like I don't know, like 3/4 of a mile from my apartment, and it was pretty bad. But I think I had it in like South Jersey and in Virginia, and they were pretty good. But I got the chicken sandwiches both those times. So do you want to go? Where do you want to put it?
It's tough for me because I would really be comfortable putting it anywhere on this list. But like because if you put it in S, I would totally understand. But if you put it in D, I would get it too. So like I'm thinking maybe B or A would be probably the most fair. My vote is A.
Okay, I'll throw it in. I'll throw it in A, but I'm like right in the middle.
Yeah. We can just say that it's in the middle between those two.
Yeah.
So we're between A and B.
Okay. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go with that one.
I would put that right in the middle.
Same. They have a lot of sauces, but depending on how you like your chicken, I like mine a little bit on like the crispier and drier side, like you cook it a little bit longer, which is what they tend to do, I think. But I've also had it where it tastes like they literally just microwave their wings. They're boneless wings.
Well, that's usually what I get there, just because I like boneless wings better, and a
Hmm.
lot of places do it really well. Like there's a place called Big Woody's near my house, which does amazing um, boneless wings. But like these are kind of like Tyson chicken nuggets that are just dunked in sauce,
Yeah.
which are good, but not necessarily restaurant quality. So I would say B is probably fair.
That that's exactly how I would put it. Good, but not restaurant quality from a restaurant.
Like if I microwaved it at my house, it would be the greatest meal I've ever had. But going
Yeah.
out to eat it is like, really? I paid $8,000 for these fucking wings because Buffalo Wild Wings is really expensive.
Yeah, it can get expensive. Also, I think it's Buffalo Wild Wings. They don't put the number like that you can order on their menu. So like how many comes in a order? How many comes in a small?
Yeah,
Every
no, that,
time.
and the small is like $8, and it's like 6 wings. It's
Yeah.
not a lot at all.
I think it's 5. See, this is the I never know. I never remember, but and finally the goat Chick-fil-A. The I shouldn't say the goat. The homophobic one.
Can I talk about my beef with Chick-fil-A other than the homophobic part?
I didn't know you had beef with Chick-fil-A, but
I
go
have
for it.
I have beef with one thing that they do. I have beef with a couple things that they do, but one thing that really makes me upset is their the amount of chicken minis that you can get is either 3 or 4, which is the stupidest choice. It makes me irrationally angry because I go through the drive-through and it should be like 2 or 4 or 4 and 6 or like some even number, but it's like, do you want 3 or 4? I'm like, what the fuck kind of measurement is that?
Yeah.
It's
And they're not very big. Like the difference between 3 and 4, I get what you're saying. The difference between 3 and 4 is like nothing.
it's nothing. So I'm like, if I want, like, I either have to get one more than I want, or I gotta get 4 more.
Now you can get 2 threes, and that's 6.
And then they can be like, do you want 7 or 8 or whatever? It's just so stupid. Um, God damn, it makes me angry. I don't love right now that they're doing the outside thing where people are
Mhm.
like right in your face during the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, I've gone to Chick-fil-A once during the pandemic. It was
I've been more times than that, unfortunately. I love Chick-fil-A though. I would probably I think Chick-fil-A is only bad on occasion. Like
Mhm.
sometimes you get a chicken sandwich just kind of gnarly and you're like, I don't really want to eat this. Um, I would probably put that in like if you want to do S, I'm okay with that, but I would put it like in between S and A.
I would probably put it in A, and I know that's kind of like a we got our lot there already. I'm gonna throw it in A. I think that's good. There, I really like their like fried chicken, but their grilled chicken is where like they lose a tier for me because I've gotten like their grilled deluxe sandwiches, and it just is like a little
It's super rubbery.
yeah, and like the texture of it is like what gets to me on their grilled.
Yeah. No, I agree. Sometimes I don't like that the breading just kind of falls off and you're left with like just the meat and it has that weird rubbery taste.
Yeah.
Um and so the one thing I really don't like is when you get like the pockets of whatever that gray matter is in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like you get like that a nasty bite of chicken.
Hmm.
I feel like you get a lot of those. Like at least one bite out of the sandwich is like one of those little pockets of nasty shit.
Well, if you're using real meat, I think that might be kind of unavoidable. Like that just might be how the meat is.
Yeah, no, that's true. Um, and again, like 90% of the time, it's a good experience. And if we are talking about, other stuff that's there, they have this thing called a frosted lemonade, which is like a lemonade milkshake, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A's lemonades are fucking dank. Um, yeah, there's our rankings. Raising Cane takes number 1.
Oh yeah,
S tier.
it's not even
Yeah.
close. Raising Cane's is like,
Yeah, I can solely agree. I think I can agree with as far as testing their chicken, this is pretty accurate in my opinion.
yeah, if we're going just on chicken alone, I think Raising Cane's is the like if you're just getting a finger or a whatever type of chicken they offer, like you can't really get better than Raising Cane's.
Oh, Church is in D tier. Okay.
Oh, is this like what everybody else did?
So this is the community one. I can't tell like 11. Is that it? It's not a good sample size,
It's
but
not a good sample size at all.
so Raising Cane's is pretty high, Buffalo Wild Wings at B, Zaxby's is a little low for my liking, but we've ranked, I mean KFC's a little low too. They put Popeyes, it's the chicken sandwiches. That's what that's about.
This, I mean, I kind of agree with this. Raising Cane should be S tier for sure.
Yeah.
But our lists were pretty similar other than, what is it? KFC. They put
Zax
KFC pretty low.
Yeah, we had Zaxby's A tier as well.
Yeah, we did.
So
I would be okay with Zaxby's being in the B tier.
Whatever.
Their sauce is amazing though.
Yeah, I think Raising Cane sauce is a little bit better.
Yeah. Raising Cane's is better in every category from any of these places.